What's happening, people? Godspeed here, back for a tutorial video. In this video I'll be showing you how to build a monkey castle, aka a Dinopithecus breeding pen, on the New Lost Island map. I'm here today at these coordinates, so let's get into this. To start this build, take your stone triangle foundations and place them down 6 in a hexagon pattern. Next, take your stone foundations and snap them to each triangle foundation. Then again, take your triangle foundation and place them in the gaps. Now, a good rule for this pattern is wherever there's a square foundation, snap a triangle. Wherever there's a triangle, snap a square. So we're going to continue this pattern outwards to our desired width. I also uploaded a video yesterday, guys, for the Cinema Crops Treehouse breeding pen. I'll leave that in the description below. It can store hundreds of those little glider things, so be sure to check that out. I'm also working on Amargasaurus tech ocean platform breeding pen, so if you don't want to miss that, ding that notification bell, and as always, subscribe and smash that like button below. So keep going out here with the square triangle pattern. Builds like this are very repetitive because they're symmetrical, so anytime I can skip ahead and save you some time, I will do that for you, of course. Mama raised a gentleman over here, you know. Okay, so I think we're at our desired width now, so once you do that, snap 3 more triangle stone foundations to each of the other 3 triangle stone foundations, creating hexagon points all the way around. These are going to be our little inlets for our Dinopithecus. This is built on official settings today, guys. All my future builds will be built on official settings. Take your wooden fence foundation and snap it to one of these 2 front stone square foundations, and then of course snap a stone dino gate and then a gate, gateway and gate. Okay, so take your wooden fence foundation again and snap them to the left of this triangle foundation, and then one to the right of this triangle foundation. And continue this on all the hexagons all the way around. What's your thoughts on Lost Island so far, guys? I think it's amazing. From a builder's aspect, I think it's the best, most playable map we've had so far. Next, take your stone pillar, and we're going to snap them 4 high to the left and right of these fence foundations. We're going to continue this all the way around. Like I said, these inlets will be where we store our Dinopithecus, but we'll also have storage for them on the 2nd floor and the roof. I figured that everybody will be making a Dinopithecus sort of jungle temple, but as one of those already exists, I thought we'd go for the monkey castle, because I like my Dino pens to be aesthetically pleasing as well as functional. Now, on official settings, sometimes these snap points don't go down right, so if that happens, just snap it through the middle here like this. It's not going to be a massive big deal. Next, take your single stone walls and place them along the front here. Followed by 3 triangle ceilings on top, and then we're going to snap 2 stone staircases to those triangle ceilings. And then go ahead and repeat that on all the hexagons all the way around. And you have something that looks like this. Take your stone walls and place them 3 high on the left and right here. Now we need a snap point for our second floor. So on one of these hexagons we're going to snap down some stone double door frames. This will give us our snap point to our second floor. You don't have to do this on the rest of the hexagons. And place down a thatched ceiling here, and then a rail, and we're looking for that blue snap point, and then flip it and place these rails up. Then go ahead and remove that thatched ceiling. Place down a triangle foundation here, and then the appropriate left and right stone slope wall, and then a triangle stone ceiling on top, stone roof, sorry. Again, go ahead and repeat this all the way around. You'll have something that looks like this. Take 3 triangle foundations, place them at the front here, and then followed by 2 stone foundations on the left and the right. Snap a staircase to the middle, and add a couple of rails either side. Let's create some more inlets. So let's put down 3 more triangle foundations, followed by a fence foundation snapped to the left and the right. Again, we're going to go 4 high with these stone pillars. But this time we're going to mix and match it a little bit and put the rails on the side, and then the walls at the front. So place down 2 stone walls here, giving us our stair snap point. And 2 more walls on the left and right here, followed by 3 triangle stone ceilings. And then instead of the rails going at the front this time, at the side, sorry, I think we're going to change this up a little bit and have walls at the front, and then we'll have rails at the side to give this build a bit of diversity and dynamic. So you want to go ahead and repeat this all the way around again in a second. We'll place down our triangle foundation again, and our left and right slope walls, and again our sloped triangle roof. Repeat this on the other gaps all the way around until you have something that looks like this. I've gone ahead and converted my my stairs to ramps. Place down some square ceilings above here, using that double door frame snap point. Remember that first one we put down? And we're going to want to go and do that pattern of square, triangle, all the way around. This is going to give us our second floor walkway. So yeah, that snap point was from the double door frame that we put down on the first hexagon, remember? But in hindsight, you could snap it to any of these walls anyway. As you probably know, when you build with me, I have a sort of game plan that I try and do, but I do figure out a lot of it as I go along, so that's why my tutorials are not always as clean cut. Because if I see something where I want to change it and I think it look better, I'm going to go ahead and do that, you know. So continue this all the way around, square, triangle, until you get to the front, where you do square, triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle, triangle. That's a mouthful, right? And you have this unusual castle shape, which I'm digging. Take your stone window frames and place one on the left and the right here, and then a wall in the middle. I will go ahead and add a row of walls all the way around. Yeah, I was building this Amargasaurus pen at the moment and I accidentally shot the ocean platform just now, which really bummed me out. Go ahead and copy the pattern underneath. So square, triangle, square, triangle. And do this all the way around. Sometimes my builds can get a bit repetitive because I like symmetry when I build. As a lot of you may already be aware of that. Go ahead and take your wooden fence foundation and snap them to each triangle ceiling and then place down a stone pillar. And continue this all the way around. Once you've done that, place down 3 triangle ceilings above each of these inlets, and then 3 above the door, and then 2 square ceilings. And continue that pattern around again of square, triangle. Well, it's 2 square ceilings, 3 triangle ceilings now. Follow the pattern that I'm doing here, guys. This is going to create our second floor. Go ahead and add a row of walls all the way around here. Make sure that you are snapping it to the wall below and not the ceiling and not the fence foundation. Be careful here, as the ones with the fence foundation on, we have 3 snap points right now. We have the wall below, we have the fence foundation, and we have the ceiling. So take your time and make sure you're getting the right snap point. You may not think it's a big deal if you get the wrong one, but it will stick out like a sore thumb later on down the build. You have something that looks like this. Now take your stone single walls and place them either side of these triangle ceilings. And place one at the front of this triangle ceiling. Now lay down 3 more triangle ceilings above. It's 6 in this case here. So 6 triangle ceilings all the way around, creating our second floor hexagons. I'm going to use a wooden elevator for this because I think it looks kind of cool with the monkeys, you know. So let's go ahead and place down some wooden elevator track at the back here. And we're going to stick it through the ceiling too high. And place our elevator switch. And then our elevator platform. So place it too high over the ceiling, like through the ceiling, you know. Now take your triangle ceilings and we're going to enclose this a little bit. Place them all the way around this huge hexagon shaped gap, leaving a gap for our elevator platform. Now take your stone stairs and place them around like this on each of these segments. Right, at the front of the build, on either side of these columns, place down a thatched ceiling, a stone hatch frame, and then a triangle sloped wall just here. And next take your giant hatch frame and place it here, which will sever the connection. And after you pick up your hatch frame and your triangle slope wall, the floating hatch frame will remain. I have a separate video for this where I can link in the description. It's a quick tips video. Place down 2 wooden catwalks and then 4 cages in each corner. So when I think of a monkey kingdom, I think of like wooden elevators, wooden ropes, wooden cages, things like that, you know, sort of like Planet of the Apes sort of style. So we're going to place 4 down like this, and we're going to put a wooden fence foundation to make it look like it's hanging from that. Like that. Go ahead and repeat this on the left hand side. Take your stone walls and place them down as shown here on the back inner side of this hexagon. And then go another 2 high all the way around. And then place down a hexagon on top of each of these inlets that you've just created. This would be this would be more inlets for more Dinopithecus. Now go ahead and take your wooden fence foundation and place them just like this in a 3-piece fashion. You haven't got to worry about the fence foundation showing below because when the pillar columns get placed below, they'll cover the fence foundation, the part that hangs down, you know. You haven't got to put it on. You can put these down on the edge of any three of these triangle ceilings as long as they're spaced out by 1. Yep, as long as they're spaced out by 1, you can place them down on any of these triangle ceilings. I should have that Amargasaurus breeding ocean platform pen ready to upload tomorrow. I'm working hard on getting these new pens out fast for you guys. Take your stone pillars and place them all the way around on each wooden fence foundation snap point. I'm also going to be streaming this Saturday, guys, live on Twitch. My Twitch for the cluster gaming account that I use is in the description below, so be sure to come and check that out. I'm going to be live streaming a Viking Keep build, an ocean platform Viking Keep. So you get to see my pretty face and interact with me and have some fun. Let's go ahead and add one more pillar to this front wall here, and we'll do this all the way around. Starting to take shape now, guys. Go ahead and place down 4 double stone door frames on each of these gaps here. And then fill it with the double doors, the reinforced double doors. You could also probably use dino gates for this. Now take your large stone walls and place them above each of these double door frames. Go ahead and add some triangle ceilings to each of these points here, creating access to the top here, and we'll snap some ladders onto these. We can do this on all points, or you can do this on 1 point or no points if you want to. In fact, let's leave that one clear of the elevator, and we'll block this one off with a wall. And another wall. Go ahead and take your stone ceilings and place them down around here just like this, and then your triangle ceilings fill in the gaps. Take your triangle stone ceilings and fill in this roof here. And now we're really starting to take shape now. Right guys, take your wooden fence foundation and snap them to each of the square stone ceilings. Now take your stone pillars and place them 2 across in the middle here of these fence foundations. For video purposes, I don't think I'm going to decorate upstairs today. I'm just going to decorate the main breeding area. Take your stone walls and place them around each of these crow's nests, these little towers, all the way around. Again, make sure you're snapping them to the edge of the ceiling and the wall here, and not the fence foundation. Oh, that's what I was meant to ask you guys. In future builds, would you rather it be a speed build, or would you rather be as it is now with commentary? Please let me know in the comments. I'm always looking to better my channel and improve and reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and put a stone wall here at the top here, all the way around. We're really close to being finished now, guys. So I'm going to skip ahead in a second and add some decoration. As you can see, I've added some these new monkeys, some flags. I painted the cages. I've added some gorilla trophy mounts and some torches. Plenty of space here for storing Dinopithecus. Inside, I've put them in the inlets here. Look. I put some cryo fridges down and some refrigerators and a little throne there. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. And until next time, that's me out. So laters, guys.